y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Happy holiday. So for today's video, I'm bringing you a makeup haul. Holidays, Black Friday, all that good stuff. I have purchased a few things, but before we jump into the haul, let's talk really quickly. After this, I decided, you know what? We're not gonna be buying makeup for a good bit. Now here's why. I feel like first, I need to go through my collection. I am just basically at a point with my makeup collection where if things aren't great and amazing and make me excited, there is no point in keeping it in my collection. I spoke about this in, I believe it was my favorites video, yeah, where I was saying that gone are the days where we make products work for us. We're not doing that anymore. And also just really being mindful of the quality of products. There is absolutely nothing wrong with buying affordable products. On the flip side of that, there are some high-end products that don't work well. So I'm not saying everything has to be high-end makeup, but what I am saying is I'm going to be very mindful of the quality, because just because something is affordable doesn't mean that the quality is there, and also just because something is high-end doesn't mean that the quality is there either. We've all purchased things where we knew it was high-end and we were expecting it to be great and it was just kind of meh. And also we've all purchased things where it's like, oh well, it's affordable, so you know, it's okay if it doesn't work. And not really, because when you're shelling out your hard-earned money, it matters if it works or not. So I will be doing a declutter video and I'll be sure to film that. And also, I'm just at a point where I feel like, what other eyeshadow palette could I possibly have at this point? Right now, I am loving on my Natasha Denona palettes, so I'm going to be using those heavily. I will not be purchasing any new foundations. Now, I will try. I have no problems going to Sephora, grabbing samples of things to try, but I'm not going to be purchasing any more foundations. I have more than enough. Concealer, I've got two that I'm loving right now. So any purchases that I do make, it's going to be because it is just boom, drop dead, gorgeous. I need it. It sets my soul on fire. I have nothing like it. Or it's just a repurchase because I've run out of something. With 2020 on the lines here, you guys know all 2019, all 2018. One of my main goals for me is just finances and getting money to a certain way that I want it. Merlot and I have goals for a future. We want to buy a home. You know, we have all these things that we want to do, and it's just, for me, I spoke about it before, I was not brought up with education in finance. So therefore, with me not having that background in education, me having my own business, I've had to dig really, really deep and do a lot of research and work really, really hard as far as my finances. It's still a work in process. It's still a work in progress. Has it gotten better? Yes, absolutely. But for me, that is something that I just really, really am working so hard on. And then also, you know, just saving appropriately for my competition season that I have coming in 2020. Just really being mindful. So that is where we're gonna be at as far as makeup purchasing. So now let's talk about the things that I have purchased. My last hurrah, like the last supper, if you will. So y'all already know Natasha Denona Metropolis. This was my birthday / competition present to me. You've seen 7 Days of Natasha Denona series here. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Go check it out. We don't need to talk about it. Y'all know I love it. Sorry, my dogs are downstairs barking. It would not be an Amber Patchlock video if my dogs did not bark. Caesar! Next up, we're still on Miss Natasha. So for Black Friday, this is the only thing that I bought on Black Friday. I had no intentions on buying anything. In fact, I didn't know that this sale was going on. Natasha Denona had a buy one, get one on her website. I just so happened to jump on Instagram and saw it, and I was like, what do you mean? Too good to be true. You can't possibly buy two Natasha Denona palettes for the price of one. Well, for select items, that was the case. So I I ended up getting Safari palette because my eyes have been on this since it came out. Since before Biba, Sunset, like this has been on my radar and I have been playing with it. I know this was kind of a little bit of a polarizing product. People either really loved it or really hated it. Now I know this has been out for a while, so I don't know if maybe she changed the formula, but I've been playing with it and I dig it. These mattes, glorious. I love it. Now let me tell you something. Do you need Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes? Absolutely you do not. If you think it is too expensive, that ain't no problem. That is okay. This is just what I like. This is just what I love. This is what works for me on myself. This is what I'm using on my client. So that is why I have these. I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, well, I have to have this eyeshadow palette to do this eye look or for my eyeshadow to look good. Absolutely not. I can make $5 eyeshadow look good. Now, will it take a little bit more work and finesse? But just wanted to put that out there. And then the second palette that I got was Lila. So the reason why I got this one was just simply because I have been wanting a purple palette for so long. I know Nicole, she brought up Lila one day. We were talking in the comments, and when I saw that it was buy one get one, I said, well, you know what, since you want purple, let's rock with Lila. I have not used this yet, so I will definitely, in fact, I think I'm gonna do my holiday looks with the Lila palette. So those 3 eyeshadow palettes, like, do I honestly need anything else? No. Now I'm gonna be in trouble if she comes out with another palette, so I'm just gonna hope and pray she doesn't come out with anything else anytime soon. But that's the other thing that I like about Natasha Denona. I like it just, I like brands that aren't constantly throwing stuff in our face left and right. I feel like, unfortunately, I used to be a huge ABH lover and I'm just not anymore. I don't think their products are bad or the brand is bad, but to me, I think it's just kind of tacky personally. This is just my opinion. I think it's tacky when brands just constantly push stuff out, which is probably why I had a hard time buying things from ColourPop, which I do have a ColourPop item down here, but this is my first ColourPop purchase. And not that these are bad brands, but it's just overwhelming, and I kind of feel like for ABH it kind of cheapens the brand, because when they first came out I thought it was like this cool girl but yet polished type vibe, and now I just feel like it's just totally changed. The aesthetic of ABH for me has changed, so that's just my opinion. Speaking of ColourPop, I bought the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer because of my girl Lady T. There is a first impressions of me using this over on her channel, and then I have my wear test of this coming out tomorrow. So make sure, not tomorrow, in 2 days or so. So make sure you keep your eyes out for this, and that is the concealer that I have on right now. The next product that I got here, I believe I got these. Yeah, I got these during the 20% off sale. So Marc Jacobs Highliner Liquid Liner. Y'all know the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, again, those are my jam. Are they expensive? Yes, but it is the only eyeliner that I can put on that doesn't come off of me. I'm an oily skin girl. Things just slide around. I look like I've been crying black tears all day long. Like, no. So when they came out with the liquid version, I was super, super excited. And this, it's such a beautiful liner. It just glides right on, super, super matte. It's just beautiful. I love the finish of it. And then these next couple of things are repurchases. So Fenty Beauty MVP Brow. This has been my favorite brow pencil. This is what I've been digging here lately. And Bad Gal Bang Benefit Mascara, my jam. Had to get the Olehenriksen Dark Spot Toner. I ran out. Please, if you don't hear anything else I say in this video, I'm talking to you. If you have acne prone skin, dark spots, or discoloration, I highly, highly recommend that you get this product. There are only really 2 things that I push on my channel: my Makeup Forever foundation brush and this toner. I've been using this since March, and this has completely transformed the overall appearance of my skin, the dark spots, the texture, just the whole overall appearance. My complexion looks even. Please do yourself a favor and try this toner if you struggle with any of those, and report back. The next product that I have here, this was just I wanted to revisit this again, the Smashbox Photo Primer Water. Now for me, how I use this on myself, y'all know I'm a heavy-handed powder hoe, okay? I can get crazy with some translucent powder because I am so oily, and I just want to make sure that we got everything under control. But for me, I use this because it's going to take away that powdery look. Can I use my Mario Badescu spray? Absolutely. I love that spray too. I just want to switch it up. But I like to use this to kind of take away that powder appearance. This isn't going to add any kind of hydration or glow on me anyway. It says that you can set and refresh. I don't necessarily think this is gonna set anything, but definitely a refresher. If you are someone who maybe does have dry skin, you wanna give this a spray just to kind of, you know, bring your skin back to life, you can absolutely do so. And I do use this on my dry skin clients. So after I've done their skincare and everything, I'll go in and give them a spray, do their complexion, and then give them another spray, and I really like it for that as well. The next two products that I have here, the next three products are all complexion products. The Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. I bought this because I just wanted to see how it would go on my oily skin, and honestly, this foundation is what inspired me to go back and try the next foundation I'm going to mention here. But I tried this with my mom, so if you haven't seen this video, please make sure you go check out that wear test. That was a lot of fun. My mom did her best. She did her best. And then we have Nars Sheer Glow. It's just funny how you change your mind, how you grow. This is the foundation that I have on right now. This is the foundation that I've been rocking and loving. I'm here for it. I am here for it. And then the next foundation that I have here, Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. So I am like digging. Barely nothing left, my MAC Studio Fix powder, so I figured, you know what, I've been using that, I want to move on to another powder. So I tried this over the summer and I love it, but I had the shade Y535. I went to put that on a couple of days ago, and she was about 2 shades too dark. I thought I was just tripping, but once I got outside, it did not match me. So I bought this powder because this is the powder that I will throw on if I'm just gonna go to the gym and run my errands and whatnot. I just throw this on all over my face and out the door. I wear this to work if I just wanna get out the door, if I want something quick and easy. This is the powder that I will use. Next up, these products are sad because they're discontinued, but the Fenty Beauty French Press Glosses in the shade French Press and Salted Caramel. Y'all know these are two of my staples here. My favorite shade is Dirty Chai, and it is gone. I pray that whatever lip gloss that Fenty Beauty is about to come out with is banging, because if not, I'm going to be devastated, absolutely devastated. And then the last thing that I have here, these are for my makeup artistry kit, the Real Techniques setting brushes. So they're marketed for setting, powder, and highlight. I like to use these to set up under the eyes. You guys see me use these all the time on my channel. You could also use this to put on your concealer if you want. I more so like it just for setting the under eye area. It works glorious. And that's it, y'all. That is going to wrap up my holiday haul. Happy shopping. Be mindful. You don't have to buy everything that comes out. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Is it just hot right now? How many of these products do I already have? Because 9 times out of 10, y'all, you don't need it. But there's nothing wrong with treating yourself either, but just be mindful, alright? You know the deal. Keep it simple. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.